Hi, today we're going to talk about beat and rhythm. So if you did the beginning of the lesson, which was keeping the beat with friends, you were taking your stuffed animals and keeping that steady beat that just keeps going the same right with the music. It's like your heartbeat. And that doesn't change. You can see here with our tas how it doesn't change, just ta, 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 right with the beat. Now rhythm, fancy looking word, isn't it? Rhythm usually matches the words. So if there's music with words, then the pattern is following the pattern of the words. So for instance, if I wanted to say pear, pear makes one sound. So I would use a ta, ta. If I wanted to say apple, apple, two sounds, two syllables, I would use tt, pear, apple, pear, apple. Except for if you see the pattern I wrote, what is it really saying? If we use those fruit words, we would be saying apple, pear, pear, apple. All right? So the beat stays steady, the rhythm matches the words, and we're going to learn a new singing game, and we're going to discover the beat and the rhythm of that game. So let me show you. It's a silly song called Bee, Bee, Bumblebee. It's actually called a chant because we're not going to use our singing voices. We're going to use our talking voices. All right, so here are the words, and it goes like this. Oh, I have to show you. There are 2 pages, so let me put the 2 pages out. Okay, so this is our song, Bee, Bee, Bumblebee. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness gracious, you are out. You know, a pig's snout is their nose, right? So the man gets stung on his knee, pig on his nose. All right. And you can tell it's a game because at the end it says you are out, and I'll show you how to play it in just a few minutes. All right, now I put a picture of a bee for each of the beats. So let me just bring this a little closer for you so maybe you can see those words just a little bit better and the bees. All right, so I'm going to do that again. There we go. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness gracious, you are out. All right, so your job this time is to buzz like a bee for each beat. So you'll be going bzz, 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 bzz. Got the idea? And I'll point to the bees on each beat. So I'm going to say the chant. That's the rhythm. I'm matching the words. You're going to buzz the beat. Every time I point to a bee, can you make a buzzing sound? All right, let's work together. 1, 2, here we go. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness gracious, you are out. All right, so this is a little hard when we can't really hear each other or see each other. Can we try switching our jobs? So I'll buzz on the beat and see if you can say the chant. You might remember all of it, you might not. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, ready? You say the words. Bzz, 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 bzz. How'd you do? Did you make it all the way to the you are out? I hope so. All right, now, so the bees show where the beat is. But remember, we've also learned some notes that can show the pattern of the rhythm. We know our tas, our quarter notes, and our ts, which are called eighth notes. So let me show you. Here, I put the words with our tas and ts. And this is the rhythm. It matches the words. So let's just take a look. I'm going to point at each note now, not the beat, each note in the rhythm. Ready? Can you say it with me? Just the words first, then we'll try the pattern. Ready? Go. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness gracious, you are out. Okay, now let's say it with our tas and tees because I know you can do that. You're really good at those rhythms. All right, are you ready? I'll count you in so we're both together. 1, 2, say them now. Ta, ta, ti, ti, ta. Ti, 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 ta. Ti, 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 ta. Ti, 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 ta. Oh, did you notice something about the patterns? Did you see the second line and the third line and the fourth line? They all what? Right, they match. So it's the same pattern. The first pattern, same or different? Yeah, that one's different. Okay, so this time I'm going to point to the notes, but I'm not going to say the tas and tees. That's your job. 1, 2, ready, you say. How'd you do? Great. Now, we're going to learn the game that goes with this, and you can figure out how you get out. All right. Now, in the game, we really are going to be focusing on the beat. So we'll go back to those pages with the bees on them. So in the game, if we were all together in the music room at Vinton, we'd sit on the rug in a big circle, and one person would be the bee. And they'd go around the circle and they'd tap each person on the beat. So they tap the first person here, then the second person. Whoever they tap all the way at the end where it says out, right, they're out. Now, in the music room, what I would do is that person who's out would join me and we would be the buzzing bees. But that probably won't work at home. You might find enough people to play this with, but I came up with another way for you to play that you can do even if it's just you. All right, you ready to see it? I'm going to move this and I'll show you my friends I have with me. Okay, so I'm going to bring the music stand down. Ah, there are those stuffed animal friends that we saw before. All right, and I made them go in a little circle. And I'll show you how you play. So I'm going to pick one of them to be the bee, and I'm going to pick the pig because in the song there's a pig. So the pig is it. The pig's going to go around and tap one animal for every beat, and we'll see who they tap on the word out. Are you ready? So we have a sort of a gorilla monkey thing. We have a very cute little puppy. We're back with the rabbit and a dog. Okay, so here we go. Can you say it with me? Ready, go. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness gracious, you are out. Okay, so now the dog is out. Oh my. So we'll put the dog away, and we have just 3 friends left. Now you get to stay in because you're the one running the game. All right, here we go. Say it with me, right on the beat. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness gracious, you are out. Oh, there goes the monkey. All right, we just have 2 left. You can just go back and forth. Here we go. Bee, bee, bumblebee, stung a man upon his knee, stung a pig upon his snout. Goodness gracious, you are out. Oh, goodbye, Bunny. So who's the big winner here? It's this cute little puppy. Nice job. So you could play it with people, or you could play it with your stuffed animal friends, or maybe if you have Barbies or Power Rangers, you could set them up in a circle and have some fun with them. All right, I hope you enjoyed Bee Bee Bumblebee. See you soon.